Hello everybody, this is a Lamley showcase. We're going to look today at Tomica Premium. Many of you collect Tomica Premium and have asked me, John, when are you going to showcase this? And one of those people that has asked me that question is my good friend Jeff Koch. Jeff, aka the Toy Pimp on Instagram, sells this brand. He also sells those regular Tomicas that I've shown here on the channel. I'll be showing a lot more here in the future. And he said, what about Tomica Premium? You really need to show off these models. They are very cool. I collect Tomica Limited Vintage. I'm a huge fan. At the same time that he was doing that, I also got these from Japan Booster. They're the ones I get my Tomica Limited Vintage from. Link down below to them and to Jeff. And they sent me this Cadillac Eldorado as well as this Nissan Leopard. And so I said, you know what? This is a very good time to show this brand. I'm discovering it just like I'm discovering regular Tomicas. All right, should we open them up? Well, just so you see, cars are bagged inside. Shall we do it? Through the magic of editing. Done. All right, we start with this. This is the Acura NSX. And guess what? Right off the bat, I have an error. Look at that. The middle part of the wheel is gone. You can see it's a white rim. And that helps us understand what these wheels are like. They are two-piece wheels. They are premium wheels, but they are not rubber. They are plastic. Probably not a happy thing for them to see me pull an error right out of the gate. But all the others, as I've opened them, are fine. All right. You can see it in white. You can see all the details here. All of them are there. Wheels seem to be very realistic looking. I guess we'll look at them as we go. Next is the R33 Skyline Gtr in white. I think the ribs are different than the Acura. Yeah, they're definitely different. But details on the interior, you can see that the doors open as well. So that is cool. Actually, they open quite well and close really well too. So headlight pieces. Let's look. I think the yeah, you can see that the tail lights are also a separate. Well, maybe not. No, that might be paint. So hard to tell on that. But yeah, it looks really, really good. Even the rear seats are detailed, if you can tell. Next is the Porsche 911 Carrera. I think that's the 2.7 RS, right? Carrera detailing on the side. Tomica Premium, like Tomica Limited Vintage, all Tomica brands, they're not limited to just Japanese cars. Obviously, they can go whatever direction they want. This is a classic Porsche. We've seen, obviously, the Acura and the R33 are classic cars as well at this point. Yeah, this one looks really, really cool. Looks like they've done the Fuchs wheels. Not as detailed. Obviously, these are a step down from Tomica Limited Vintage, but they're not as worried about scale on these. I think that's one thing that's not an emphasis on this brand. And then I think just all the proportions aren't as exact as they are in Tomica Limited Vintage. But that being said, you can see these cars look really, really good. All right, Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 3, I think, GSR, right? Also white rims. You can see there's a small detail on the rim. The wheels look a little scawampus. Let's see. Let's see as it goes around if that looks a little better. It does. They do have shocks on these, so they do bounce. Toyota Supra. I feel like Hot Wheels has done theirs. Here's this one. We could use well, I should say this. We need to see Tomica Limited Vintage do this generation Supra. They did the previous generation, but I really, really hope they take this one on. This one's nice. I think all the details are there, but I don't know if every proportion is there on this one. You guys can tell me. I've seen it from the front nose. It just seems a little off, but happy to have another Supra, but this just means Tomica Limited Vintage take this one on. They're doing the RX-7, if you've seen. I'll post that on Lamley Group blog here in a bit, but they are doing the RX-7 for September. I think it's time to do the Supra as well. But this one's nice. Okay, here's one of the new releases sent to me by Japan Booster. It is the Nissan Leopard. The interesting thing here, and like I said, Japan Booster just sent these to me to show to you. I have the Nissan Leopard from Tomica Limited Vintage, which is quite a step above this one. Now all the lines are correct on this one. and it does look good. And the Nissan Leopard might be the next big car, I think. One of the next big cars that will get collectors here in the U.S. kind of excited. I don't know if Hot Wheels will ever do it, but one of those cars that I think its day is coming. All right, Toyota 86 GRMN. Sport package on the 86. They've done this 86 and I think the BRZ, the Subaru BRZ for a while. I think this casting is supposed to be a premium casting with the, I think it was released as a premium casting, but they've changed some of the details like the spoiler and the hood intakes and such. Some of the other details I think there at the back as well. I do wish the wheels were a little bit more flush with the outside of the car, but other than that, I think this one looks great. Okay, now this is out of left field. You're seeing all these Japanese cars and Porsches, all these sports cars, and now all of a sudden a pink Cadillac. This is the Eldorado. B-I-A-R-R-I-T-Z, Barrett's. Nonetheless, this is fantastic. And I hate to say it, but I think this is my favorite one. I mean, I don't hate to say it, but it feels like so out of left field, but this one looks so good. Convertible, all the cool detail on the back. When you have these kind of beautiful work of art cars, you can just add all those cool chrome detailings and stuff, things like that. So this one is great. Okay, Nissan Skyline R34 Gtr. This is the Z-Tune. We have seen so many car companies do this one. I almost feel like I should do a video comparing all of the Z-Tune, or at least all the GTR R34s. Wheels are okay, details are great, but I think there's better versions out there. I'm trying, like I'm seeing these for the first time right now as I'm doing this, and so I'm not giving you a ton of good information. I'm just expressing my opinion. So I want to hear your guys' opinion as well, especially those of you big fans or those of you who haven't seen these before, and tell me what you think. I have always loved the 300ZX, the Z32. It is one of my all-time favorite cars. Matchbox has done it, Hot Wheels has done it, but I would love to see them take it on again. So this is one of the only modern releases that I have seen, modern meaning current, like the last couple of years. Love it in yellow, love that they did the wheels, the stock wheels. I love this model. Really, really excited to see it. No opening parts, that's okay. Sometimes the opening parts kind of throw these models off a little bit, but this one, I'll say this one is my favorite. I'll say the best one is the Cadillac of these 10. So again, sorry, it's not the most informative video, but it is an introduction. We're going to be doing more features on these Tomica Premiums as well as the Tomica Basic. And of course, I like to show the Tomica Limited Vintage as well. Such a cool brand out of Japan. They do so many cool things. So you guys tell me what you think about these models. Do you collect them? Do you not? Do you think you want to after this? Well, hopefully, as we keep going, you'll see some models that you like. I'll be showing a lot more. Thanks, everybody. Bye.